Before you start watching this video, you should also subscribe and then hit that notification bell so you can always keep up to date with all the information that I've got in my brain or what I've seen visually on the screen. Anyway, on with the video. So, here we go. To be honest with you, I was still searching for my graphics card, so this is kind of an NVIDIA kind of part. And I was looking at 2080 Ti's and seeing how the flow is going on and that, and then I stumbled across the GeForce GTX 1060. Now, the GeForce 1060 graphics card by NVIDIA is already out, but they seem to have released another version. So let's just take a look at this. So first off, if we go to here, it says specs, the power of GeForce GTX 1060. So we've got Pascal, Maxwell. So Maxwell obviously being the GTX 960, saying it's got 1024 CUDA cores, 2GB GDDR5 frame buffer, memory speed is 7 gigabits per second, 1 times by 1178 megahertz for the boost clock. Then we go to Pascal, what we've already got, obviously GeForce GTX 1060. Pascal, and NVIDIA cores, 11 or CUDA cores, 1152 CUDA cores, 3 gigabytes of GDDR5, and then 8 gigabits per second, 1.4 times plus 1708 megahertz boost clock. Okay, fine. Then there's another GeForce GTX 1060 graphics card. This one has got 6 gigabytes of GDDR5 R5/X. So we've got another version with CUDA cores of 1280 plus the boost clock is 1.4 times by 1708 megahertz and also 8 gigabits per second memory speed. So basically they've tripled the memory. And I am thinking that this graphics card is £249. Unlike the RTX 2080 Ti, which is only allowed 1 per person or maybe 2 per person, this is allowed a limit of 10 per customer. So they're basically just throwing it away. You have 10 of these. These are the GTX range. These are not the RTX range. These are the GTX range, and we want you to have these. Graphics card still looks cool. It's nice that you can get a Founders Edition, obviously a little bit more faster. They can deliver it between 1 to 3 days. But I'm just a little bit like, where does this fit in? Is this like... I don't know what to say. I don't know how... We just had the RTX release, 2080 Ti, 2080, and now the 2070, which is the other day. And now we've got the GTX 1060 with 6 gigabytes of memory. A little bit confused. Anyway, so I'm not too sure whether they want us to get... let's go to the full specs anyway. Okay. Right, so just looking at this. This spec looks more like a GTX 970 and a 1070 all at the same time. Right, so I don't know. I really don't know. So we've got more memory, and then so 3 times, well, just double the amount of what we had before. We've got more CUDA cores. Everything else is the same other than standard memory config, which is 6 gigabytes GDDR5 R5X, and then we still got 192-bit, which would be better if it was 256-bit, but it's 192-bit. We've got memory bandwidth still 192, so all of these are all the same. Yes. Other than NVIDIA or NVIDIA SLI ready. That'd be quite funny to have 2 GTX 1060s in SLI, but I don't know. It seems like they don't even want to do SLI, not even in RTX. I know they're selling it, but they're not really talking much about it or anything like that. Seems to have got everything exactly the same. Yep, everything's exactly the same as what I can see here so far. which is just weird. Ah, I've got it. AMD. It's got to be something to do with AMD. So what it is we got AMD coming up with using a 7nm the strunk die from obviously wherever it was before. I can't remember now. I've literally just lost it. But yes, it's obviously shrunken down, and they are going to be, on fact, should be keeping the name as Navi, and Navi is the code name for maybe the RX 6 series or maybe the 590 or 585, and basically that's going to be positioned in the way where it's going to be positioned against the GTX 1050 or 1050 Ti, or even a GTX 1060. But then obviously Nvidia's already fought back already and tried to be one step ahead of AMD, and obviously gone with the GTX 1060 with 6GB of just not 3 like it's already had before, but 6 now, because there seems to be some sort of competition, and I can smell competition, and that's the great thing about it. So just on here, optimized for server workstations, compute, high speed interconnect, hardware visualization, new deep learning ops. So they've got loads of stuff coming out. They've got a new CPU coming out, so Ryzen 2, and what else they got coming out? New graphics cards, and probably something else and something else. I need to keep a bit more up to date with that sort of stuff, but now there's competition, it's definitely going to be worth keeping up to date with my information that's coming out, because as soon as I hear about it, I'll just obviously talk about it and then see what you're going to say about it. But once you watch this video, there's a new thing with YouTube saying Premiere or whatever, so I'm going to obviously be on the same time as you lot. So if you want to ask me any questions, you can ask me questions right there and then at the same time. So you could be in Australia, I could be here, and we could be talking right there and then, and other people can be. So definitely stick around for that, because I'll obviously be online. But yeah, I need to... What do you guys think about it though? Like AMD and Nvidia, and obviously Nvidia also come up with a new graphics card. It must have come out, what's the date, 23rd? It must have come out yesterday, but they kept that really silent. So it's crazy. It looks like they're positioning themselves pretty well, but I can't wait to see what AMD are going to do as well. But anyway, if you like this video, thought it's helpful, thumbs up, subscribe, share, follow me on Twitter and all that sort of stuff. And I'll see you guys in today, because this video is going up today, 23rd of October. Should be up for 7, half 7. Thanks for watching.